Yo, what's going on? But once again, people, humanity, bros, women, fanboys, and fangirls, and as always, we're talking Nikki Commodities out there. This is Nintendo Sony Free 2011, aka Mania Wolverine. And of course, you guys know the rest of the intros and outros towards this channel. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, all the good stuff. Well, I only heard about this literally only 10 minutes ago, so I'm still, it says 12 hours, but I was barely hearing about this not too long because I was checking on my Twitter, see what I could talk about here and there. Oh yeah, by the way, fuck bullshit Twitter's policies for unfortunately, I know they're gonna find other places to go, but I heard about this the other day. Not gonna speak too much on it, but long story short, they can seriously go fuck themselves. Honestly, seriously, they can go fuck the hell off because fortunately, a lot of these really crazy lewd sort of cosplayer chicks and shit that I follow half the time. And luckily, they're not doing it on Instagram. Instagram tried to do it over there, but luckily they're not doing that. It's kind of a bitch because it's gonna hurt their little business brands that they have. Granted, I'm not a real big supporter when it comes to Patreon, but showing off their tits and their butt and their titties and their ass and all that, it's almost just barely halfway all the time. Twitter in January 1st says they're gonna get rid of it all. They're gonna wipe the slate clean, if you will, which is kind of a bitch because I'm not gonna say these girls are these extremely beautiful, hot ass fucking women out there. Do a lot of these really gorgeous, beautiful cosplays. A lot of them they're probably not gonna be able to be on Twitter no more. So they can go fuck right the hell off. Fuck you, Twitter, for doing that. They did a couple garbage ass garbage ass shady stuff in the past. My God, this is probably the biggest thing in my personal opinion. It's probably one of the worst things they fucking did for their platform, man. Come on. Oh my God. I know some people call Twitter a dumpster fire half the time, and now I'm starting to see the light of what all these other fucking YouTube content creators or people that are on Instagram or besides Twitter, other social media platforms out there, man, it's absolute kick in the nuts, really bad, man. With a steel toe boot, that's how bad it felt. Oh man. But anyways, let's get to this main news here. I have really important stuff to talk about in the second article, so I was gonna do this one first, and then tell us Switch outselling the PS3. None other than Japan. I'm not really super monumentally surprised about that, but this is from that picture from 2018 they did last year at the Video Game Awards. Mr. Jeff Keighley himself, the one that runs the whole I wanted to call it an organization, it's more like a panel, hosting show awards. So anyways, Nintendo, PlayStation, and Xbox leaders' appearance at the Game Awards nearly fell apart at the last minute. Geoff Keighley, the producer of the Game Awards, recently shared some interesting words during his AMA on Reddit, aka Ask Me Anything. I've been hearing about that. Even though I'm not really on Reddit that much. I did hear from a source saying that a lot of those female cosplayers, it might be a few guys that do, but obviously, I don't fucking roll that way. I like women, I'm like, man. I mean, if that's any of your guys provocative, hey, go for it, because I'm not fucking doing that shit. I'm just saying, I don't see guys like that. I will never see a man like that, ever, like that, period. But anyways, hey, it's gonna suck for them too if they do end up doing that. But anyways, yeah, let's move on. Yeah, and I think I heard that Reddit is going to be a real big place for that shit for a lot of the female people that do a lot of Patreon subscribes or subscription only sort of thing where they showed lots of new lewd photos. But always remember, it's always 18 plus, obviously. But anyways, last year, Nintendo of America President Reggie Fils-Aimé, Sony Interactive Entertainment's Sean Layden, both of those already left their companies. Of course, I was a lot more sadder than Reggie earlier this year. He left Nintendo of America, but hopefully he still enjoys retirement because I've already heard a few I've already talked about a couple of videos on my channel about he's enjoying the hell out of his retirement and hopefully he continues to do that. I don't know about Sean Layden. I mean, I've heard about him a couple times here and there. Anyways, let's move on. And Microsoft's chief Phil Spencer, which he still is the head CEO owner of the whole Xbox One side, Microsoft division side of the gaming industry for that company. Hopefully that makes sense. Shared the stage for a brief moment at the Game Awards. Keighley, I thought it was Jeff Keighley, not Jeff Keighley, revealed that it took many months of months of negotiation to make that happen. and everything nearly fell apart a few days before the show. Thankfully, it all came back together. See in his full words below. It was a great dream of mine for a long time. Since the first show, I asked all three of the guys to personally, and they agreed to do it. But it did take months of negotiation to make it happen. A few days before that show, I thought I had fallen apart, and I was really sad. But then magically, it all came back together. Producing these shows, it was always an emotional roller coaster, but I'm really proud of that moment, and I'm glad I was able to make it happen. What do you think? So yeah, overall thoughts, views, and opinions. Ugh. Really glad that shit never happened, because if it did, oh god, man. That would have been a fucking disaster, man. I wouldn't call it a dumpster fire. That would have been just tragedy. And it's like an emotional attachment, a lot of things that, for me personally, and maybe for a lot of other old school or classic or modern day gamers, or just all gamers of above, every title that you can think of, all of the above, that would have been a personal tragedy, maybe. I'm just speaking for myself now. It would really, really fucking hurt. That shit would never happen. I'm glad it did. Because it's funny, because a year later, which was this year in 2019, Reggie would go on to announce his retirement all over his social media platforms. And I know a lot of people are very, 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 a little bit heartbroken about that, but we'll live. And Sean Layden, I didn't really see as much support when he ended up leaving Sony Computer Entertainment America, aka the Sony gaming division, which is kind of sad. I don't know which kind of like stake he had in that company. I think he was like one of the mouthpieces, like how Reggie was. I could be wrong on that. But anyways, I remember Shinue Yoshida though. But anyways, let's go move on. Very, very super small ass article here. This comes from, I don't know, I guess an Adamant. It also comes from Nintendo Smash. Nintendo Switch outsells the PS3 in Japan. It should have been the PS4. I don't know. I'm not sure if this right here, PlayStation 3, is a typo. Or, let me get it all the way. It should have been a PS4, but I don't know. Maybe this is accurate, inaccurate information. So it says lifetime sales for the Nintendo Switch in Japan have surpassed the PS3, within the former selling over 10.43 million as of this past week, and later on standing at approximately 10.25 million. In the first system numbers we had for console, 2019 hardware sales for the Switch have also surpassed the total sales, despite with 4 weeks left. I'm not sure how accurate or like legitimate those numbers are, but hey, to each his own. This is reported by Japanese Nintendo. I guess if you want to read the source, I'm not sure if it's in Japanese. That's why I didn't click the source link over here. But if you want to click it yourself, do it at your own risk. That's all I'm saying. As you can see, Nintendo's console has taken just over 2 years to beat Sony's sales platform. In addition, alongside with this data, it has been confirmed that the total sale of Nintendo Switch in Japan, what we have been in 2019, has already exceeded the sales of this console had throughout 2018. Although there are still 4 weeks left before we finish 2019, or 3 weeks now, 3.5 weeks if you want to be more accurate. Saying, go ahead. This confirms that Nintendo Switch will sell more this year than last year in Japan. As Nintendo has stated a couple months ago in one of their older directs of this past year of 2019 almost, this is their flagship console. Not going to grade them on that. That's cool. I'm not that's the CEOs of Japan and Nintendo, and I'm not trying to bad talk any Nintendo. All the corporate like marketing sides, like a lot of their sales representatives and associates, they're kissing each other's ass that work at Nintendo there. It's like, oh, we're the best video game console in the world. No, in my own opinion, they're one of the old school biggest juggernauts of the video gaming industry since here in the United States, I think in the late 70s, early 1980s. No, it was a couple years before I was alive. And then they've been around since what, 1894, 1895 in Japan. That is like literally like I think 3-something centuries ago. That's insane, man. That's still a mind blown right there. But anyways, that's all I gotta say for now. I'm out here. Congrats Nintendo for friendly competition kicking Sony's ass. But I still love a lot of the classic Sony games as well. So there's that. That's all I gotta say for now. I'm gonna wrap up the video. Links to the description box down below, and I'm done here. Peace out once again, ladies and gentlemen, bros, women, fanboys, and fangirls. As always, otakus and nikikomoris out there. I will see you when I see you guys. Good day, good night, wherever you're in the universe out there. Stay tuned for more future articles, such reviews, including video game industry news, anime manga news, internet news, and that wraps up the video. As always, I'll stay tuned for my reaction stuff too. Peace out. I'm Sauerkraut. Late and goodbye. I'll see you people on the flip side.